Hey guys, here we have the Goldwing carburetor set off of the bike, and we're going to work on draining the fuel out of the float bowls. And this thing's pretty crazy, the way they had to set it up for the engine. I mean, you have your air box on top and your filter, and the air goes in here and mixes up, and that's how it goes over into the carburetors. So it's pretty cool, but pretty wild what they had to do, because here are your accelerator cables, your throttle cables. They come in and pull and push right here in the middle, and then when this gets pulled or pushed, these arms have to extend out to move your throttle plates on either side. So it's just a lot of work to get the job done. But let's see if you can get a look inside the throttle body here. Okay, so yeah, when you pull on your throttle, that's gonna move these arms. Get this thing, okay, there we go. And that's gonna move your throttle plate, and that tells it to push more air through when you open your throttle. So that operates both of these on this side. Everything's linked together. Adjustments everywhere. So there you go. So what we're gonna do, we're going to flip this up and show you. To drain the old fuel, if there is any, I think there is, I just heard it. You're going to open this screw right here, just need a flathead, and then that is going to drain out the base here. And I like to drain out the fuel first before we would even take off the bottom float bowl. Looks like they're pretty beefy. Yeah, these are bigger than any I've worked on before. So anyway, there's going to be a gasket, you can see right there, that should be replaced. But right now we're just going to set this up and open them and let them drain. Look at that massive thing. We'll do a study on this, but this is the underside of your carburetor. Alright, now, don't do as I do, do as I say. I have it up on some blocks here. Do this in a clean environment, and make sure you drain your gas into an approved container and dispose of it properly. But anyway, that said, we're just going to crack this little drain plug here and turn it counterclockwise. There we go. And we should get some rusty gas out of there. Look at that. We shouldn't get rusty gas. That is just nasty. Okay, well, there we go. There's that one. Let's go back here. Turn this one open. I don't know if that's mixed with water or what. Can't wait to see what's inside these then. Alright, that one we are not getting any drips. I'll show you. See, this needle goes in there and plugs your hole. When you turn it out, it opens the plug. Well, it is the plug. So there apparently is no gas in this carburetor. At least it's plugged, maybe not coming out. This one is obviously disgusting. Now this bike was said to be running before I bought it, within the last couple months. And if we're running off of that, I don't know what to say about that. Here's that plug. It looks fine, and obviously it was sealing, so that's okay. So that's step one when I get into a carburetor. Get the gas drained out, which apparently won't take long because there ain't nothing coming through. I'll let this drain a little bit. Maybe I'll set up a pan on the other side and work. Maybe we can get both of them draining at once so it doesn't take as long. Okay. Alright, now I found a solution for some tiny drain pans here. And if this is any indication, we may not have a lot of gas in it. So hopefully it works. But we're getting some clearer gas through here. So that must have just been junk collected on the bottom. And that's not good either. But it's relatively clear coming out now. This one never did start draining. So it's either empty or disgustingly clogged up. So over here, we're going to open up this one and see what drips out here. Here we go, a couple turns. And we're getting nothing. Nothing draining out of this one either. So we will assume that's probably empty. And then we're going to come up around here. Let's see what we get out of here. This poor bike sat outside, so who knows. Oh, we're getting some gross. We're getting something out of that one. It turned up clean pretty quick. So that is running clean. Whoops. Open that too much. It's coming out there. This one's pretty full. I mean, it is dirty, but you can see how this thing's been sitting outside, just collecting junk. Alright, well that's already drained. It's pretty empty. So, alright, another interesting thing to mention, just a observation, is that all these drain plugs here point this direction. This drain plug points this direction, and that one, oddly, points backwards. Now, I don't remember how this was mounted on the bike, but I'm assuming the throttle was in the front, so I don't know for sure. I do not remember. Throttle on the front, we have our choke on the back, I believe. So if that's wrong, it's wrong. I don't know. But for some reason, these two must be accessed from here. And these stick out the side of the bike, if you remember on the previous videos. So they're all pretty easy to reach. But for some reason, all three of these point forward, and that one points back. Significant? I don't know, but I thought it was interesting. Alright, so that's how we're going to drain the gas out of the carburetors. Next video, we'll tear down one and look at cleaning it up. And if it's clean, putting it back together. Catch you later. Have a great one. Subscribe and like for more. Bye.